Hey there friends, thanks for checking in. This video has to do with the terminology we use when we talk about our guns and gear. So let's get right to it. This right here, this is a pistol. This is a revolver. I cannot tell you how many times people say, you know what, I love that Ruger SP101 pistol that you have. This is not a pistol. A pistol has one chamber, one barrel. In this case, there are 5 chambers located in a cylinder that rotates and one barrel, which makes it a revolver. Now let's talk about the revolver itself. This one's chambered in .357 Magnum. So if you see a revolver that's .357 Magnum, then it will also shoot .38 Special. However, if it says .38 Special, do not attempt to load it with .357 Magnum. That pressure is too much for what that revolver is designed for. All right, .357 Magnum means both. .38 Special does not. It means .38 Special. And we can talk about plus P and all that other stuff, but we need to know the differences with that. This SP101 has a very sweet grip panel on there, and when I handle the gun, you know, I am handling with my hands on the grip. That's what this is called, a grip. These are grip panels. This is a grip. It's not a handle. People say, you know what, I'm digging that handle. Well, that's not what it is. It's a grip. All right, so we need to understand that. Especially when we review guns, we should not call it a handle. Now here I have my Walther P22, and attached to it is a suppressor. It is not a silencer. Now I think silencer came from the, you know, a Hollywood term that kind of caught steam, and now people say, you know, that's a sweet silencer. You know, it's not a silencer. It's a suppressor that makes it more silent upon firing. All right, it becomes a little bit more silent, but it's not a silencer. It's a suppressor, and I have high expectations that this is going to become more and more popular as time goes on. Over here is a Ruger Mini 14. Now this is a rifle. It's not an assault rifle. I am amazed even today, after all the education we've been spreading, that people are still calling this an assault rifle. They say, well, it has, you know, this or that, or, you know, pistol grip, or expanding stock, therefore it's an assault rifle. No, it's a sporting rifle. That's all you have to say. It's a sporting rifle. You know, or just call it a rifle. No different than a hunting rifle or anything else. It's a rifle. Oh, that's an assault rifle. I always correct that. I go, what are you talking about, assault rifle? What's that? What? No, seriously, what is an assault rifle? Well, isn't that one of those AK-47s? No, it's a rifle, okay? You can do a lot of things with it, use many applications. It is a rifle. I don't care what it has on it that makes you give it that term. Most of it is politically driven anyways. Now, on my rifle, or in my rifle, I should say, is a 30-round magazine. This is not a high-capacity magazine. It's a full-capacity magazine, because the Ruger Mini 14 accepts a full-capacity magazine that happens to accept 30 rounds. No big deal at all. People are still calling them clips. I cannot believe that. You know, that's a clip. You know, that clip you have in there. No, it's a magazine. It's a full-capacity magazine. You know what? That's it. Now, people use various terms to make things sound violent. They call it an assault rifle. They call it a silencer. You have a silencer on there, as if you're trying to be sneaky as you go up to kill somebody. You know, people have no idea what they're talking about. So we as gun owners need to make sure that we use the right terminology and correct other people with the right terminology, so that we can spread the knowledge constantly and make it a little bit more understandable of what is proper when speaking about our guns and gear. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.